Hey everyone, it's Jonathan Silva with JD Silva Photography. Thank you for joining me live today as we continue our series on imposter syndrome. And this symptom today that we're looking at is entitled the lone wolf or the rugged individualist. And what that is basically is whenever you are so set on doing things yourself and you struggle with taking help from others to delegating tasks out to others, and it's almost to a fault. You're a leader to a fault, to the point where you're almost micromanaging everything. You like to be to dictate the results of every single thing in your business, and that was me for the longest time. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I originally went to college to be in ministry. I went to the New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary, their undergrad program there, graduated with a degree, was off and on in ministry for 13 years. Lacey, my wife, also graduated with her bachelor's degree there. Me and her were both in ministry. And throughout that whole time, I was working full time. So in ministry, if you've ever been involved in a church, you know there's a lot going on. You may not feel like it, but there was a point where I was teaching Bible study once a week, preaching once or twice a week, meeting with parents, meeting with students on top of a full-time job, and on top of planning for events and getting supplies together, facilities together, permission forms together, all of these moving parts that I simply just did not have time for. And it wasn't until I learned that I had a control issue. I wanted to do everything myself, and I wanted to really be in control of that process from start to finish, because I knew I had a standard and I had a procedure and I had certain things I did, and I was so afraid that someone else wouldn't take the time or the care and the attention to detail that I did, I knew I would take to make sure everything ran smoothly. And if you're going to run a successful business, you have to delegate. You cannot be this rugged individualist with clenched fists doing everything yourself. Because the reality is you're one person, and your business is most likely multifaceted. You have many different clients and many different stages of life, and they all have different needs, and they all need to be reached differently. So that's probably going to take an entire team. Most likely you cannot do it yourself, and you cannot do it yourself for long term. When I did it long term, I tried to do everything myself as I could. It literally came to a point where I got to a breaking point. My stress and my anxiety level was so high that it was crippling. My family felt it. I was snappy. I was cranky. The pressure was just unsurmountable. And even today, when there's things in my business that I know other people can do better, and my business isn't really capable for that, I will refer out. I'll delegate my social media out. I'll delegate some, whatever it is, taxes out, anything I need for my business that I cannot do, and I know someone else can do better than me and more efficient for me, and it's going to free up my time to do things that I am efficient at, that will produce my business more money if I'm doing, rather than doing taxes or planning social media posts or things that absolutely are crucial, but I don't necessarily have to do myself. So I have struggled with this. I am in this with you for the trenches. If this is you, you probably are hesitant to try new things. You're probably hesitant to delegate your visual branding out to other people, to photographers like myself, but I want to take that burden from you. I really want to be here as a resource to help. Even if you have a question, say, hey, I'm thinking about photography. I have this product. I don't know how to capture it visually. Hey, I'm here for you. Even if I don't book a session with you, I still want to help you as a photographer, as a visual branding expert, on how to bring visual branding to your business in a way that's consistent, that's top quality, in a way that compels your audience. I really have a heart for you as a business owner to help you succeed. And even if you're not my client, I still love to chat with anybody. So hit me up in the DMs, and pay attention to next week. We're going to be going on 3 ways to easily overcome this imposter syndrome, this rugged individualist or lone wolf. I just posted a blog about this on Sunday with more details about that. Hit up the link in my link tree, go to my website, check out the blog, and you will go there.